Okay, sometimes we need to combine two sentences to make one using the adjective clauses, okay? Let me get the course book first. Give me a second. Give me a second because I didn't have the course book open. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so I found a video about how to combine them, what the process is. Okay, let me share with you. I had it open, but then I needed to look for something else and it closed. Okay, here is a very short explanation about how to combine sentences using relative clauses. Okay.
Por si acaso, no escucho sonido.
Okay.
Jana's new book.
More
Our book
volume.
came out last
Now?
month. We can combine
Oh, yeah.
those because we have book here and more information about the book here. So I can use this part with a relative pronoun, one of these, to combine them. And my new sentence says, I just read Jana's new book, which came out last month. Let's try another example. First, let's look at our two sentences. Biologist Lauren Hauber said that frogs provide an indication of the health of our environment. Hauber works at the Adventure Aquarium in New Jersey. Okay? That second sentence is just giving us more information about the biologist Lauren Hauber. So this part about the fact that she works at the Adventure Aquarium in New Jersey is going to be part of my relative clause. And I'm going to start it with who, because it's giving us more information about a person. So biologist Lauren Huber, who works at the Adventure, I'm going to have to come down here, I'm running out of space, Aquarium in New Jersey, said the frogs provide an indication of the health of our environment. So that's how we make combined sentences using relative clauses.
Okay, so as you notice, you can combine by using the information given in the second sentence in order to make it one simple sentence. Okay? So let's go here. For example, the music which. How can I combine it? I take the information about Gisela. Okay? And of course, I eliminate music because music is here. So I said the music which Gisela was playing last night was by Mozart. Okay, so notice I take the second sentence and I rearrange the elements to make it one single sentence. Okay, did you get the idea right?
Yes.
Okay, so try to combine the second one. Try to make the combination by using the structure of the relative clause. So, right, combine the two sentences.
Okay, the violin that Gisela was playing in the concert. Yes.
The violin that's okay. Gisela,
Mhm.
wait. Gisela was playing in the concert. What information do we need to add? What is the other relevant information?
Was not hers.
Was not hers. Good. James is Gisela's music teacher. Gisela borrowed James' violin. James.
James, who
Here we have a little problem. Here you have to think a little because
okay.
it's not as direct as the others. It has a little trick. Un truquito ahí. Tiene un truquito. You have to rephrase or to paraphrase this. James, because if you say James, who is Gisela's music teacher, Gisela borrowed James' violin. It doesn't match.
James borrowed his violin to Gisela.
No, borrow is pedir prestado. And in this case, he didn't borrow it. What is the other verb? For prestar.
Se me fue.
We can do it this way. Okay, he is James, whose violin Gisela borrowed is her music teacher. Okay. James, whose violin Gisela borrowed, so I have to paraphrase. James, whose violin Gisela borrowed, is her music teacher. Let me think the other way because there is another way. The other way is, we can change, we can paraphrase it. James, who is Gisela music teacher, lend her his violin. In this case, lend, because it's past tense. Okay, and both sentences say the same. James, whose violin Gisela borrowed, is her music teacher. Or I change borrow by James lend. Okay, James, who is Gisela music teacher, lent her his violin. And I can also say, I forgot the combination. Wait, give me a second. Okay, James, who is Gisela's music teacher. Here I need the apostrophe S. I forgot it. Gisela's music teacher. James, who lent Gisela his violin, comma, is her music teacher. So notice 3 different ways to say the same information using the relative clauses. The 3 of them are correct. The 3 of them convey the same information, gives you the same information. James, whose violin Gisela borrowed, is her music teacher. James, who is Gisela's music teacher, lent her his violin, and James, who lent Gisela his violin, is her music teacher. The 3 of them are correct. Okay? We have just listened to Gisela's latest recording. Gisela's recording is #1 in the classical charts. We have just listening. Think a little. Here we have to paraphrase too. Tenemos que cambiar el orden. Think a little and then tell me. Okay, Ray, what do you think? We have just listened. And remember, the clause can go in the middle or at the end. You can put it at the end too. If you think about putting the clause at the end, it makes sense. At the end.
At the end, what?
The clause at the end, not in the middle.
We just listened Gisela's latest recording.
We have just listened to Gisela's latest recording.
Whose is #1 in the classical chart.
Which or that?
That.
We have just listened at Gisela's. Which is number 1 in the classical charts. Okay, and we can combine differently. Let me write the other combinations down here, okay? I can say that this. I can also give that combination. That is number 1 Okay, we have just listened to Gisela's latest recording, which or that is number 1 in the classical charts. Okay, I can also say, let me put it here. So notice you can make more than one combination. So notice I can also say like that. Let me put it smaller so you can, okay. We have just listened to the number 1 recording in the classical chart, which is Gisela's latest one. Or even, which says Gisela's latest. So notice, I can make different combinations using this structure to give the same information. We have just listened to the number 1 recording in the classical chart, which is Gisela's latest one. We have just listened to Gisela's latest recording, which or that is number 1 in the classical charts, or your option. We have just listened to Gisela's latest recording, which is number 1 in the classical chart. Okay? Gisela's mother is very proud of her. Gisela's mother was in the audience tonight. Gisela's mother, of course, here also we have different combinations. Think about one.
Gisela's mother was in the audience tonight. She was very proud of whose doctor.
No. You have to change. Remember, you have to use the adjective, the relative clause structure. So think a little more. Gisela's mother let's begin. We're talking about Gisela's mother. So we need who?
Who doctor?
Whose daughter? No, Gisela's mother, whose daughter? We start with who, because we're talking about Gisela's mother, okay? So we
Mhm.
said, Gisela's mother, who? What did she do?
Who mm, who attend to the audience last night?
Who was in the audience? Well, then no, who
Yeah.
was?
Okay, who was in the audience?
Tonight,
I was very proud of her.
okay? Gisela's mother, who was in the audience tonight, was very proud of her. I can also say, was in the audience tonight. Okay, Gisela's mother, who was very proud of her, was in the audience tonight. That is also correct. Who else do you think I can change this? Think of another option. Gisela's mother. And here is is. Okay, Gisela's mother, who was in the audience tonight, is very proud of her. Gisela's mother, who was very proud of her, was in the audience tonight. Gisela's mother. No, that's the only two combinations. We cannot make another. My mistake. No another. Tomorrow, Gisela is going back to Vienna. Gisela goes to music school in Vienna. Tomorrow, Gisela is.
Tomorrow, Gisela is going back to Vienna, where
Going to
she
Vienna.
goes to musical school.
Okay. Music school or musical school? Music school. Any other combination? This is easy to combine.
Tomorrow, Gisela is going to musical school. No, we're in
Yeah,
Vienna,
yeah,
but
yeah, yes.
going to musical school.
We're
We're
talking about
Vienna.
an object.
That. Mm, okay.
Okay. There is no other combination. Tomorrow, Giselle is going to music school that or which is in Vienna. Or tomorrow, Giselle is going to Vienna, where she goes to musical school. Nice. Let's go. The problem is sometimes that you need to paraphrase. Okay? You need to paraphrase. You need like to change the sentences or recombine them to make the close. Okay? So there's the man. He lives in the flat next door.
There is a man who lives in the flat next door.
Okay. Okay. There is another combination? No, there is no other. That's the girl. Her mother was my nurse in the hospital. In hospital. That's the girl. We have a possessive.
Whose?
Whose?
Whose mother?
Okay. That's the girl whose mother was my nurse at the hospital. 2010 was the year our team won the cup. 2010 was the year.
When our team won the cup.
Nice. This is the church. My parents got married here.
This is the church where my parents got married.
My only brother moved to Australia. He's a pilot. My only brother,
My only brother who moved to Australia is a pilot.
here we have another combination. Which is the other combination possible here?
My only brother who is a
Uh-huh.
pilot moved to Australia.
Good. The cinema opened last week. It has been closed for years.
The cinema where
No, we're talking not about the place, but the object, the cinema.
okay.
We're
The
talking about the
cinema
object. The cinema?
which or that.
No, which or that?
Okay. Cinema which had been
Closed
closed for
for
years.
years. Opened last week. Okay.
Mhm.
There is another combination. Let me see. No, because we have opened it that week. But if you don't have opened it that week, we can say this is another possible combination. The cinema that was opened last week had been closed for years. That's another combination we can make with those two sentences, okay? But this opened last week, restrict to this, okay? So this is past perfect. Okay. Give me a second. Let me take the pic, okay? Okay. We spent our holiday in Scotland last year. Scotland is in the north of Great Britain. Last year, we spent our holidays in Scotland, which is in the north of Great Britain. Okay? People live in Scotland, they are called Scots. How can you combine that?
The people who are called Scots live in Scotland.
People who are
Who
called
called
Scots live in
Scotland.
Scotland. Okay? Or the people who live in Scotland are called Scots. Both are correct. We first went to Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland. We first
We first
we first
Who
Who?
or where?
No, we first went to Scotland. We're talking about not the place, but the things. We first went to Scotland. That is, we first went to Edinburgh, sorry. That is the capital of Scotland. Arthur Conan Doyle was born in Edinburgh. He wrote Sherlock Holmes stories. So I'm talking about Arthur Conan Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He's a sir. So Arthur Conan Doyle.
Arthur Conan Doyle. Who was born in Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, who's wrote the Sherlock Holmes stories?
Sherlock Holmes stories. Or the vice versa. Arthur Conan Doyle, who wrote the Sherlock Holmes stories, was born in Edinburgh. Both are correct. Then we visited a lake. It is in the Highlands. The lake.
The lake is in the Highlands. The lake where it's in the Highlands.
The lake where the lake. You have two combinations as usual.
The lake who we visit.
Who or which?
Which?
Okay. When your cat throw everything away. I can say the lake, which is in the Highlands, is the one we visited. Well, the lake which we visited is in the Highlands. Loch Ness is 37 kilometers long. People know it for its friendly monster. Loch Ness.
Long Ness.
First, we talk about Long Ness. Which sentence refers to Long Ness?
Which?
Which people know for its friendly monster is 37 kilometers long. There we met an old man. He told us that he had seen Nessie. Nessie is the name of the monster. An old man.
An old man who who told
who told us he had seen Nessie. Nessie is the name of the monster. We met. What happened with the man? We
met.
Met.
An old man who we met.
Told us he had seen Nessie. We traveled to a mountain. The mountain is near the town of Fort William. We then
traveled to a mountain. Uh, where is near to the town of
That.
Fort William. That.
Because we said, we try to a mountain where is near the town. No, I have to invert where the town of Fort William is. And it doesn't fit because you haven't studied indirect ideas yet. Okay. The mountain is the highest mountain in Great Britain. It's called Ben Nevis. The mountain.
The mountain which is the highest in the highest mountain in Great Britain is called Ben Nevis.
Mm-hmm. I can also say the mountain, which is called Ben Nevis, is the highest in Great Britain. Both are correct. I sent you a postcard. It was written on the summit of Ben Nevis. Summit means at the top, in the highest point. Okay? The postcard,
The postcard that 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 I sent you was right then on the summit of Ben Nevis.
written. Okay? According to them, everything is wrong. Okay, so let's see. It's the other way. Who are called Scots live in Scotland. The people who live in Scotland are called Scots. It's the same. That instead of which. Here is that. This is correct. The postcard I sent you was written on the summit of Bay. This is the only one that has a mistake, okay? Because we have to put that in not which, okay? The woman is a doctor. She lives next door. Which one is the correct combination?
The woman who lives next door. Option A.
Yes. I want to find the school. The school must be near my home. Combine.
Option A.
Yes. It's important to eat good food. The food should be fresh and healthy.
Letter C.
Yes.
Option B. Uh,
I'm looking for an English class. I want to enjoy the English class. I'm talking about the English class, an object.
yes, yes. Letters C.
Yes. In this case, notice that in this case, sometimes they change the verb tense. I'm looking for an English class. I want to enjoy the English class. I'm looking for an English class that I will enjoy. Okay, or that I want to enjoy. Notice that they can even change the tenses. The school is interesting. I heard about this school.
Option A.
Option A. Yes. Stella has married a man. The man is generous and friendly. She's lucky.
Option C.
Option C. Yes. I'd love to meet people. They should be fun to be with.
Option A.
A. Yes. You got it.
I have a job with which it is
Which it is?
with each which is
Which I have a job which is challenging. Correct. Nice. It's thought moving to a place. In this place, I don't know anyone. It is
option
tricky.
B.
Yes, it can be option C too. Moving to a place you don't know anyone. Option C is correct too. It's important to have a good teacher. A good teacher is nice and friendly. Aye.
Option C.
Yes. I'm working on a new assignment. It is new and exciting. Very easy.
Option A.
Yes. Last one. I'm looking for a new place to rent. It should be affordable. You know, affordable?
No.
That you can pay. To afford means that you have the money enough to pay for something. I have $100. The pants are $50. I can't afford the pants. I have money enough to pay for the pants.
Okay.
Two options possible.
Option C.
And the other one?
A.
A. Nice. Okay, tell me, is there a word you don't recognize, you do not remember from this exercise?
Nothing worse.
But affordable.
Aparte de eso, pero ya sé cuál.
Okay. Nice. Okay, this one we have already did. Let me get if we have already did this. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, so we have already finished this, and I think that's the only one, the only exercise for combining. Okay, clinky, 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 clinky. Yeah, let's go to the course book. Okay. Stop. Now we return to page, let me check. Give me a second to see which page are we actually in. 84. Second. What's this? Okay, go to page 84. Mhm, mhm. 43, 84. Stop. $77. 96. A little bit up. 91. 84. Okay. Okay. We have already done this, etc. Let's do the reading and selection, and we close everything related to the relative clause. Okay. Please read until here. From the beginning up to here, using the correct word to link the sentences.
Until we.
Yes, until no exercise, until we, yes. Most
Okay.
people?
Most people that do regular sports are healthier and often feel happier than those who do little or no exercise.
Okay. Vocabulary here? No problem?
No problem.
Okay, let's continue. Cat, go down the test, please. Okay. So please read until here, until cause. Next, we
should be careful to avoid the injuries which sport can sometimes cause.
Okay, which sport can sometimes cause. No problem?
No problem.
Okay, let's continue.
People that favorite sports include running or jumping, for example, may injure their ankles or knee strength.
Or knees. Their ankles or knees.
Or
People
knee.
that favorite sport or whose favorite sports?
People That.
Pues la gente que en deportes favoritos, no, cuyos deportes favoritos. No la gente que sus deportes favoritos, no, cuyos deportes favoritos. So we are talking about possessive. Okay, so the person that like those sports might injure their ankles or knees. No problem here with the vocabulary. Hmm?
No, no problem.
Okay, up to here. Training.
Training that involves doing the same exercise again and again can cause serious damage, particularly to athletes in their early teens.
Okay, no problem. Continue. When or which their bodies are still developing.
Which their bodies are still developing.
No, when. Especialmente cuando sus cuerpos están aún en desarrollo. Okay, when. Okay. Up to here, up to exercise, please.
It is important not do too much too soon. Everyone should warm up before they begin, if possible, in the place where they are going to exercise.
Yes. Finish, please.
It is important for people to follow any advice that they receive.
That they receive. Okay. No problem with the rest of the vocabulary.
No, no problem.
Okay, nice. This is what we do. Okay, here we have some mistakes. Okay. Which are the mistakes in these sentences? And with this, we finish the clauses. Okay, everything about the clauses is finished now. Okay, I want to know whose sport is your favorite. I can play my favorite sport, that is tennis. They filmed students which were playing football. This is the book who my best friend Joy gave me. One sport who I think is good is swimming. I want to learn more about tennis. That is my hobby. Which is a mistake in number one?
Okay, in number one, the mistake is who. It's
Who.
not who, is which.
Which or that? Not which, only which. Which sport is your favorite? Okay, not who, but which. Second one, I can play my favorite sport, that is tennis, which is a mistake.
That.
No, the comma.
Okay.
You don't put the comma because I can play my favorite sport. And which is your favorite sport? That is tennis. The information is necessary. So here, no comma. No comma. They filmed pupils which were playing football, which is a mistake.
Which
we need to use.
We're
talking about
that.
Students. Okay, that or who. This is the book who my best friend Joy gave me.
This is the book which my best friend.
Because we're talking about an object. Which or that. One sport who I think is good is swimming.
One sport which
or that. I'm talking about a sport. which are that. I want to learn more about a tennis. That is my hobby. Which is the mistake?
No comma.
No comma. Okay, so here is no comma. Okay, no comma. Ay, muévete. Okay, no comma. Now let's talk about sports. You say you go to the gym, okay? But besides going to the gym, do you practice any other sport?
What?
Apart going to the gym, because you said you go to the gym. Apart
Okay.
from go to the gym, do you practice any other sport?
Yes, football and basketball.
Football and basketball.
Mhm.
Okay, here we have taekwondo in letter B, volleyball in letter C, and surf letter A. Okay,
Yes.
and we have here one expression, fast moving. Have you ever heard this before? Fast moving?
No.
But do you know what it means? Can you imagine what fast moving means?
I have an idea.
What do you think fast moving is? A fast moving sport.
One sport.
No, what do you think is a fast moving sport? What's the meaning of fast moving sport?
Like in sports, which you do fast movements.
You have to move fast.
Mhm.
Do you consider football fast moving?
No,
Why not?
because it's more equipped play.
Team game.
Team game. Yes.
Team game. It's a team sport. But do players have to move fast in the area?
In some cases. O
In some
sea,
cases.
ajá,
Not all the times,
exacto. No
but
todo
in
el
some
tiempo.
cases. Okay, it
Ajá.
is a team sport. I can say martial arts are fast moving because you have to move fast for the other person not to beat you, no te gane.
Ujú.
Beat means golpear, okay? But when you beat someone in sport means that you win, okay? And we have three verbs we use when you talk about sports. Go, do, or play. In Spanish, we say yo practico, yo juego, incluso yo hago. ¿Qué deporte practicas tú? Bueno, yo hago voleibol. Okay. And some people use that. It sounds horrible, but some people use that expression. Yo hago fútbol, yo hago voleibol, yo hago artes marciales. But there is a discrimination among those three verbs. Do, go, and play. Let me find it. See. Describing a photo, difference, say and tell. Defining and not defining adjective clauses, Escala Cambridge. Let me find it. Here it is. Give me a second, let me open it. What's the difference between play, do, and go? Okay. This is the easiest definition. Can you see the image?
Yes.
Okay, so notice. Play, do, and go for sport. Play. Play is used for ball sports in which two people or teams compete against each other. Okay, so if it includes a ball, it's play. Play football, play tennis, play golf, play handball, play rugby, play water polo, and play squash. So everything that has a ball is play. Okay? Do is used for non-team sports in which no ball is used. Okay? Do yoga, do sport, do aerobics, do karate, do athletics, do judo, do exercise, and do ballet. Ballet is considered a sport in this case. Okay? Do gymnastics can also be done. Say, un momentico, Miss, pero si yo, por ejemplo, voy mi dojo de karate tiene una competencia, nosotros vamos juntos como un equipo. Yes, but when you participate, you don't participate as part of a team. You participate as a single individual. Okay, como una persona simple. That is why. And you can say, miss, but wait a second. Chess, el ajedrez. You play chess. Yes, because chess is not considered a sport, it's considered a game. And we use play, we use the verb play. We use play for board games. So we use the word play for board games, such as chess, domino, and monopoly. Okay. Miss, pero es que yo he visto que el ajedrez es el deporte de la gente inteligente. Yes, but in English, it is not considered a sport. It's considered a board game, juego de mesa. So people play chess. Okay. Questions about the difference between play and do? Do, no ball, individual performance. Play with a ball in a team. And finally, we use go for activities and sports ending in ing. Go running, go dancing, go skiing, go swimming, go fishing, go skating, go sailing, go skating. Okay? It's clear the difference between using play, do, and go?
Yes.
Okay. Notice that here they extend the definition. Go, the name of activity, verb ending in ing. Go camping, go often go park, go skiing, go swimming. Do, recreational activities and individual non-team sports. For example, gymnastic and martial arts. Notice that here they include recreational activities like cards, like board games, okay? And finally, sports with teams, rules, and competitions or tournaments, okay? So they extend the play to talking about teams, rules, competitions, and tournaments. Okay, beside the fact that they have a ball. So let's come back here. Okay, so here, which one do we use? Go. Check the list and tell me. Go.
Go climbing.
Go climbing, ing.
Go cycling.
Go cycling.
Go mountain biking.
Mountain biking.
Go skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Go skiing.
Go skiing. Where is skiing? Wait.
Next to a
Skiing.
skateboard.
Okay. Skiing.
Go surfing.
Go surfing.
Mm, go. No more.
No. Go swimming. Go jogging. Go
What is your?
rollerblading. Go running. You have more. Everything that finishes in ing. Okay, we use go.
What is jogging?
Jogging. ¿Tú has visto esa gente que va en los parques que no va corriendo, sino que va como corriendo con flojera? Que van y que está como trotando despacito. Eso es jogging.
Okay.
Because you can see people running, gente que va de verdad trotando duro, o sea, con cierta velocidad. Pero cuando la gente va, esa gente a mí me da como fastidio. Cuando esas personas van trotando y van como que clan, así despacito, todo alto. That is jogging. Jogging is like running slow, correr lentamente. Okay, let's go to the second one. Play, do. Something that you do not, sorry. Do.
Okay. Do athletics.
Athletics.
Do gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Do mm, no more.
Okay, no more. So do remember is when people practice alone or not as a part of a group, of a team. Okay. Let's say that when you do is alone. Okay. Okay, the do meals that you do it alone. Maybe you are part of a team. It is possible that you are part of a team, but when you perform the sport, you do it by yourself, no company, no one with you. Finally, we have play. Which ones you play?
Play baseball, play basketball, play football, play golf,
Play golf,
play hockey, play
ice
volleyball,
hockey,
play tennis.
volleyball, and tennis. Remember, it is part of a team
Or ball
or a
or
ball.
ball games.
Okay. Okay, so when we talk about play, we understand that sport is performed as part of a team and it uses a ball. Okay. Oh. So we use go or play with the sport that use balls. The balls, play.
Yeah.
Do or go with outdoor sports. Outdoor. Go. Miss, pero yo puedo nadar bajo techo. Yes, but in this case, it's distinguished between do and go. You go with outdoor sports. Do or play with sports and activities we do alone. Do. Okay. Exam candidates often make mistake with verbs and nouns. Underline and correct the mistakes. For example, here, the mistake is practice. You go horse riding. Okay. You don't practice horse riding. You can make a lot of sports and activities.
You can do.
You can do. In winter, you can make snowboarding. That's Spanish. Puedes hacer.
You can go.
Yes, this is Spanglish. Es que tú puedes hacer fútbol, tú puedes hacer esquí. We have done table tennis.
No idea.
Table tennis, ping pong.
Okay.
I don't know why they always write table tennis in this course book. Actually, people play ping pong. They don't play table tennis. At first, we made aerobics. At first, we
At first, we
alone,
do,
we do. We
we
do.
do.
And finally, we windsurf. Windsurfing. You play windsurfing, you did windsurfing, or you went windsurfing.
We go.
Past tense. We went
Well.
play surfing, windsurfing. Okay, no problem with the distinction between the different verbs. And now let's go to something that people in Spanish always mistakes. Okay, what do we mistake? The area where we play and sport. Okay. Todo el mundo dice la cancha, la pista, el terreno, etc. But in English, we have different names for each place where you can play and sport. Okay? Let me show you. Here we have the name of the different areas where people play sports. We have court, and we have field, and we have track. Okay? Court is what we call cancha. Okay? Ajá, pero yo puedo hablar de la cancha de fútbol. La diferencia entre un court y un field es que el court puede estar bajo techo o al aire libre, indoor or outdoors. So courts can be indoors or outdoors. You can play volleyball outdoors, but you can also find indoor courts. The same with tennis and with basketball. Okay? Fields, on the other hand, are larger and mainly outdoors. Okay, first of all, they are larger than a court. And secondly, they are mostly outdoors. Okay. Miren, pero yo he visto que en Estados Unidos hay campos de fútbol que están en estadios con techo. Y hay campos de béisbol que están en estadios con techo. Okay, that's true. But you don't find that, for example, here in Ecuador. Here in Ecuador, the soccer fields are all outdoors. At schools, soccer fields, baseball fields are outdoors always. Okay, they can be indoors in facilities in large countries like Canada, USA. But commonly, regularly, the fields are always outdoors. And finally, we have the track. We talk about track. Track is the area where you practice athletics. Okay? Either the racetrack, la pista de carreras, or any place where you can practice jumping, high jumping, long jumping, throwing the hammer, throwing the ball, the spear, la jabalina. Okay, the areas where you can practice all the athletic sports is called track. Okay, did you get the difference, right?
Yes.
Okay, so courts, indoor or outdoor. Fields, mainly outdoor. Track for athletic. And there is a word that is here, but it's not there. That is on a pitch. Okay, we have the court, the gym, stadium, no problem, the track. Let me find what a pitch is so I can show you. Okay. Okay. A pitch is another name for these fields. Okay. Let me show you. So notice, these are the pitches, pitch or sport field. Okay. So notice, this is a pitch, football pitch, a baseball pitch, rugby pitch. So pitch is another name we use for the fields. Notice that we also have course. Course is another name for track. Okay, this is sports course. Okay, a course is also an area where you can practice a sport. Okay, so we can say that field and pitch are synonyms. So what can you play on a court? What can you do on a court? What can you play on a court, right? Hmm? On a court. What can you play on a court?
Tennis, volleyball, basketball.
Yes, you can also play futsal. You know futsal?
Futsal. What is futsal?
Fútbol de salón.
Ah, okay.
Okay, in English it is also called futsal. Futsal. Okay? You can also practice futsal in a court. What can you play in a field? Soccer, baseball, football, another one?
Hockey.
Hockey. And what can you play in a field? I know we say field is the same. Soccer, baseball,
Yes.
etc. Okay, and what can you practice on a pitch? Sorry, in a gym?
In a gym. Exercise.
Yes, but you can do CrossFit,
Yes. CrossFit.
gymnastics, aerobics. What is the name of the other one? Aerobics. In a gym, you can, let me put a line here. Okay, you can do martial arts. Okay, you can practice, you can do martial arts in a gym. Okay,
Yes.
usually it's in a dojo, or the name they give to the area. Okay, because a dojo is for karate. Martial art, gymnastics, aerobics. You can also do yoga. You can do yoga in a gym, CrossFit, boxing, boxeo. Okay. Full contact. That is different from martial arts. Full contact is not considered an actual martial act. It's a kind of fighting. But if you go straight to the definition, full contact is not a sport. Okay, it's not a martial art, sorry, it's a sport. What else can you practice? Pilates. Okay? All those things that you can practice indoors. Okay? And we have beat, that is a synonym for win. Okay? Draw, lose, perder, score, anotar, win, ganar. Okay? You beat a player or a team. A goal, you beat a goal, you draw a goal, you lose a goal, you score a goal, or you win a goal. Cuando se marca gol,
You score.
you score a goal. Okay? You score a goal. And finally, what do you do with a match or a game?
You draw, win, or lose a match or a game.
No. Win or lose. You can also tie. You know tie? To tie score. Estar
No.
empatados. Tener el mismo número de puntos.
Ah,
Tie score.
y draw es empate, pero ya finalizado.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
A match and a game. Match is a competition. Always competition. Okay, it's always competition. But a game can be for fun or a competition. Or for fun, okay? When you say, no, you know, I cannot go to your house on Sunday. Why? Because I have a match with my football team. It means you're going to a competition. But if you say, no, I can't go to your house on Sunday. Why? Because I have a football game I have a football game. So people understand, okay, he has a competition, or probably it is for fun. Okay, just to enjoy playing. So what you do with your friends at school, maybe when you have your PE hour, are games, soccer games, baseball games, football games, just for practicing, for having fun, sometimes for competition. But when it is strictly for competition, we talk about a match. Okay? Did you know the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So with this, we finish for today, right? Thank you for coming. And have a nice weekend. See you next week. Okay?
Okay, goodbye. See
Bye-bye.
you.
See ya.